Hey guys, Matt from Motors. So today I'm going to show you how you can repair peeling clear coat on alloy wheels. As you can see, the clear coat has broke down on these alloy wheels and has failed, and the surface no longer looks shiny. I'm going to show you how you can repair them at home yourself. The cost will be less than $10 and it'll involve no spray painting whatsoever. Using sandpaper only, 180 grit, 240 grit, 400 grit, 600 grit, 800 grit, 1200, 2000, and then we'll be using some sort of either rubbing compound, or if you have a metal polish either as well. I'm using white diamond metal polish. Okay, so to start this process off, we're going to be using 180 grit sandpaper. We're going to be sanding the entire rim, and we're going to be sanding the entire rim until all this oxidation disappears. Once this disappears, we can move up to 240 grit sandpaper, and so on and so forth. Okay, so as you can see, we've went from this to this with the 180 grit sandpaper. Now the rest of the process after you removed the clear coat damage is to remove these scratches. So in order to remove these scratches, each time you'll step up on grit of sandpaper. So we've used 180 grit sandpaper, so the next one we'll use up is 240, and then up to 400 grit, and so on and so forth. By doing that, we will polish out all these tiny scratches. Okay, so we've sanded the entire rim in 180 grit sandpaper. As you can see, it's a nice even finish. It is quite dull finish, alright, and there is these scratches that are in it. But as soon as we start going up on grit on sandpaper, it'll start to remove these scratches, and eventually should be a mirror finish. Next we're going to use 240 grit sandpaper. Okay, so I've just finished with the 240 grit sandpaper, and as you can see, the scratches are starting to get even finer. Now we'll move up to 400 grit sandpaper. Okay, so just done with the 400. Now I'm going to move up onto 600 grit. Okay, so just done with the 600 grit. Now I'm going to move up to 800 and then on to 1200. Okay, so that's the 800 and the 1200 grit sandpaper done. It's a super smooth finish on it now. Now we're going to be up to 2000 grit sandpaper, which is the last grit we'll be using before polishing. Okay, so I brought it outside where there's more light. I just finished the 2000 grit sandpaper. So as you can see, it looks nice and even. Now we're going to polish it up. We're going to be using metal polish or rubbing compound, whichever you have will do fine. And now just take some elbow grease. Okay guys, so I just got finished polishing and here are the results. Looks like new again. If you think about what it was like before, it's a huge improvement in what it was before. There's only a small cost involved as well, less than $10. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.